This video is about the first trimester and an overview of what that has been like. I am officially out of the first trimester, and I cannot tell you how happy I am. It's crazy because they tell you when you are in your first trimester, like that can be the worst, that can be the hardest. And then they reassure you in all your appointments and all the apps, like, and this isn't my first go round. They reassure you, like, morning sickness, all this will subside. You should gain more energy starting your second trimester. So I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, I cannot wait until I'm in that 13th week. And I'm not kidding you. I don't know if it's more so mental, it might be, but I legitimately have more energy and I am like in the, beginning throes of the second trimester. So just want to throw that out there in case you're also expecting and you're watching this. It does get better. It gets better. This first trimester was literally like a blur. So I'm trying to like remember. I recorded so much during that first trimester, but I'm not going to come up on here in front because there are going to be first time moms, girls, women, I hope, thinking about becoming mothers. So I want to tell you guys how it really was and frame it, not in a complaining way, but in a way that is real and that has a rainbow at the end of it. Okay. So, first thing I want to say is first trimester was a beast for me. What do I mean by that? This has been my hardest pregnancy out of my 5 pregnancies. Okay. And I have been in prayer about this and reflection and journaling and all that good stuff. And I'm like, Lord, like, what is going on? Like, why do I feel so crappy? And I honestly feel like it's a gift, kind of, because I'm able to have so much more empathy for women who have hard pregnancies. Because I will tell you, my first 4 pregnancies, I was up and out, jogging, running businesses, like doing whatever I wanted to do, taking my kids out and about everywhere. Like I just had energy and I really didn't struggle too much with morning sickness other than with my 3rd baby, Raphael, who's right here. So this baby, he or she gave me the most morning sickness I have had with any of my children. And I was like, yo, what is up? Because I was not used to that. But let's start from the beginning. If you follow me on Instagram, first of all, you already know I'm pregnant. Second of all, you know that I've had 2 life-threatening miscarriages that I shared openly about on there. Long story short, I called the nurse hotline, let them know that I was having shoulder pain. They said it was connected to like possible, I don't even like saying the word, possible M word. They wanted to rule out anything like that from happening. So they told me I needed to get my blood drawn every 2 days. I needed to get my transvaginal ultrasound.
The white little circle, that's what we call the yolk sac. So those are the first things we expect to see.
Okay. They needed to make sure the baby was in the right area. They needed to make sure baby was doing good. They needed to make sure a lot of things, because I have a very unique past that afforded them to not worry, but to essentially want to triple check that I would not again have a life-threatening miscarriage. So praise God, I'm good. Baby is flourishing. Praise the Lord, I'm out of the first trimester and I can actually share this with you guys because it has been hard to be dang near bedridden and nauseous and so fatigued. And so I didn't feel like myself. I'm just going to say that. I did not feel like Monica. I did not feel, I just felt like my identity was just kind of shaken. Because I guess I was priding myself on being busy and being active and being, super mom most days. So being forced to sit down and to nurture the baby and to allow myself to rest was a hit at my ego. But I feel like so worth it. So worth it because God made me to be a mom. I know that for a fact. I am not a perfect mom, but I'm a good mom. And so God made me to be a mother. So I was more than willing to make sacrifices in my schedule, all the play dates, anything that was coming in between me taking care of this baby and my other 4 children. I was, clearing that as best as I could to take care of us. I just want to mention how physically and emotionally and spiritually taxing it was, because, you know, when you're pregnant, you are in full surrender mode with God. You are in full surrender mode where you are no longer in charge of your own body. It does not feel like it. This baby is implanted. This baby is either a boy or a girl. It feels like so much is outside of your control. And what a great metaphor for life. Essentially, just went through going to the ER every couple days, or my hospital, making sure that my HCG was steadily doubling, so that the baby was progressing and the doctors were relieved at seeing that. That was the goal. So I was doing that while also dealing with intense fatigue and anxiety of like what's going on. Like you want to make sure the baby that you're carrying is healthy, because I want this baby, of course. And so for me, just that exhaustion, I took a break from social media, did not care. Like I just wanted to take a break to make sure that my mental health was in the right place, my spiritual health was in the right place, so that I was able to do what was most important in that previous season 3 months ago, which is make sure I'm healthy, make sure my baby's healthy, while also making sure that my home is still functioning and I'm still taking care of my other 4 homeschool kids. That first time the ultrasound tech was able to see the baby transvaginally, like, I felt like I could breathe. And then when the ultrasound tech was then able to see the baby, just, putting the warm gel on my womb. Oh, there we go. Look at the little legs.
Cute.
And also his little hand. Oh, no, looks like he's doing this.
I know.
Little hand.
It was a blessing to have my past medical history, because I was able to get a lot more ultrasounds just to check on the baby, and just to see, I was able to see him or her grow from microscopic, where they couldn't even find him or her transvaginally. Like they couldn't even see the baby the first few times I went in, to then seeing the baby transvaginally, and then seeing the little tiny microscopic seed in the ultrasound, and then now she's huge. And it's just so cool. So I look 5 or 6 months pregnant. Like I I've only gained 10 pounds. Like that's not too much, but I literally started showing so fast. My husband told me the day I told him I was expecting, he's like, I could tell. He was like, you were looking a little different. And he didn't say it in a mean way, but he just said in a way of like, he was looking at my stomach. And man, the more children you have, the faster you show. It's like your body knows what to do. And she's just like, your womb is just ready to create a house for that baby. So I am showing, there's no hiding it now. And I'm grateful for that, because now people know why I'm like taking rain checks on so much now. The fatigue was so insane and the nausea was insane. I gave myself grace, because I don't think it's healthy to push through if you are with child and yeah, I do not think it's healthy to do that if you are carrying life. So when I'm pregnant, I will, baby. I'm almost done. When I am pregnant, thank you. Thank you. When I'm pregnant, I use even more discernment to not overly push, because I think that can do more harm than good. Like my body still has muscle memory. It still knows how to, get it back, after this 5th baby. So I'm not worried about that. Like this is one season. This is one season of my life for the fifth time, but one season of my life where I am able to have an excuse to sit down, nurture life, read to my children more, really enjoying the season of life. But I'm also wanting to do my due diligence as a creative person. Like I'm a creative at heart, so I still want to come on here and be as creative as possible with my business, Moms or Heels, with my brand. Oh my God, hold on, let's talk about the fun stuff. Cravings. And you could put your guess if you think it's a boy or girl, but I am craving, I remember craving the first trimester just cornflakes, Special K. But I am just craving like grapes, really fruity smoothies. Like don't give me no like super green smoothies. I'm still having them. You want a smoothie? Okay, well, I made one already, but if you want me to make another one, you gotta let me finish, and then I'll make one. You want a yellow one, like a pineapple? That does sound good. So I'm craving ice cream and cereal and savory foods. Like tonight, I'm cooking curry. Like I'm just craving savory, delicious foods. I would be your best friend and love you if I just had bring me a sushi boat. Like I am already planning to have the most bomb sushi boat when I deliver this baby boy or girl. Why am I craving sushi so much? I don't know. Is it because I can't have it? I don't know, but I just cannot wait. I cannot wait to have that sushi. Now that I'm not as nauseous, I am eating more of the meals and the smoothies and all that's in my my meal plan that's on my website. So I'm able to eat healthier again because I don't feel so nauseous. Because when you're nauseous, girl, and you're pregnant, you just got to keep something down. But you know, I want food really does impact the health of your baby and the health of you. So I'm adamant about vitamins, minerals, eating organic as much as possible. Not perfect, but just trying to be as healthy as I can. So yeah, I also am starting my I have a pregnancy workout plan on my website. It's available if you go on momsforheels.com/shop. A few of you guys told me on Instagram when I announced that you're pregnant too. Girl, congratulations. Congratulations. Do the workouts with me if you're not throwing up all day like I was, or nauseous all day. So if your doctor has approved for you to stay active, my doctor is like, yo, please stay active as much as you can because that's healthier for you and the baby rather than you having had been active and then all of a sudden you go to being sedentary. That's not good. So I am getting back into my workouts, guys, now that I can move around without dry heaving. So super excited. Like, let's just end this video on a good note because I'm not a complaining type. I am excited to be promoted to mom of 5. I feel like it's a gift from the Lord to be able to be a mom of so many children. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. It's mine. Give me some of that tea. So that wraps up this video. Pretty sure I hit everything I wanted to hit. If I didn't, I'll add it in my blog. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, and watching, and for your congratulations. If you're here from Instagram, thank you so much for your congratulations. I really do appreciate that. You want to say hi to baby? Are you excited to be a big brother? You are? You want to give baby a kiss?
Yeah.
You can give baby a kiss. Say love you, baby. Say thanks for watching.
Watch.